Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Ethelenda F. Barandino, and I am going to talk about job design to increase employee contribution and suitability of work timetable. Let's start. I will first talk about job design to increase employee contribution. All techniques used to increase employee contributions in an organization have two similarities that are to increase cooperation and standardization among group members. So, it was already discussed by the previous reporter of what is really a job design. So, just to add, job design organizes tasks and provides a definite structure to boost productivity. So, I guess all employers want their employees to be productive, right? So, job design would really help them to achieve it and then come up with a great contribution. So here, research shows that working in a group promotes a sense of responsibility towards achieving organizational goals. It also increases employees' acceptance towards decisions made and encourages a cooperative approach in performing tasks in the workplace. So basically, working in groups, it creates an opportunity to exchange ideas, then share of information, brainstorm solution, and develop creative solutions. And then here, among the cooperation techniques that increase employees' involvement in the organization are the employee involvement groups and the employee teams. So the first one is employee involvement groups. An employee involvement group is a group of employees that often meet to solve problems or to give suggestions for the process of organization improvement. So each group may consist of 5 to 10 employees, and each employee has similar or related duties or tasks in the organization. So in here, in general, employee involvement groups will give suggestions to the management, and then the management will decide whether or not to execute the suggestions. So if the suggestion is accepted, then the result will be measured and the group members will be rewarded for their contribution. So here, in figure 3.6 shows the employee involvement group process. So the first one here, group members contribute ideas, gather data, determine causes and effects. And then after that one, group members prepare solutions and proposals. And then next one is the management will consider the proposals from the employee involvement group and makes a decision. And then the last one, the employee involvement group is recognized by management, and if the proposal is carried out, then the result will be measured and the feedback will be given to the employee involvement group. So in here, let's have letter B, which is the employee teams. So it is a technique where functions are delegated to groups and not to individuals. Members of a group are given the freedom to use their own intelligence in managing, working in a team, and individually. Each team member is responsible for improving the work environment in the organization. So to add, work teams in the workplace can be defined as groups or of employees working together towards the achievement of a common goal. So if, for example, organizations all over the world use the work teams because they offer the benefit of combined experiences, ideas, and opinion. So here, employee teams can operate in different forms or structures, and each structure has its own strategy. So the first one is cross-functional teams. It is a team that consists of multiple expertise and is established to achieve a specific objective. Membership in the cross-functional team is upon appointment and not voluntary. So example of this, for example, here team 1, designers, then team 2, developers, then team 3, sales. So individuals from different departments work as one team. So it's either permanent or temporary. And the next one is the project teams. A project team is a team that is established to design a new product or service. Membership is upon appointment by the management based on the ability of the employee to contribute in the achievement of a project. The team will be disbanded when all tasks are completed. So here it is defined as an interdependent collection of individuals. So it is a group of people who are responsible for implementing the tasks defined in the project scope under the guidance of a project manager. So example of project teams is that, for example, if you're building a software product, then everyone involved in the specific product could be arranged as a project team. So here the next one is the self-directed teams. A self-directed team consists of those who are trained to perform tasks related in the work unit. Group members opt for the majority's agreement in carrying out each of their obligations, such as problem solving or liaising with customers from inside or outside the organization. So here, an organization may form a self-directed team of marketing and advertising experts to manage the launch of a new product. So designing effective advertising campaign is easier. Why? Because the team members have the relevant skills and experience to complete their individual tasks effectively. So that is self-directed teams. Here, number 4 is task force teams. A task force team is a team that is established by the management to solve major problems immediately. This team is responsible for developing a long-term plan in the solving of major problems, including carrying out the solutions. So example of task force teams is that, for example, a recent update to an organization's network corrupts its sensitive computer files. Then the employer establishes a task force to determine whether they can save these files. So that is an example. Then number 5 is process improvement teams. A process improvement team comprises of employees who are experienced in various departments of functions. They are in charge of improving quality, reducing wastage, or increasing productivity in processes that involve all related departments or functions. Team members are usually appointed by the management. So here in process improvement teams, example is the lean or the LEAN technology. So this is created by Toyota to optimize its production cycle. So it is customer focused, and it defines what customers value from the process to determine what can be eliminated from the production of a product to decrease waste, cut cost. And number 6 is no. So here the next one is virtual teams. So a virtual team is a team where its members are far away from each other and communicate through computers and other communication technology. So virtual teams, now it's a corporation with a team of several branch managers, for example, in different locations who will communicate through online. Virtual online like that. And then the next one is, on the other hand, employees face problems in adapting to act to the new supervisory role. To prevent these problems, members in employee teams have to be trained throughout the 4 stages of team formation. These are formation, conflict, standards, and execution. The complete training includes important skills in, for example, team leadership, formation of mission of objective, chair a meeting, conflict resolution, effective communication, team decision making, awareness of team diversity. So I guess this one is understandable. So I will not dig deeper in here. So the next one is suitability of work timetable. The suitability of work timetable is not actually part of a job design. This is because employees' duties and responsibilities are not changed. However, the suitability of work timetable will change employees' normal working time. So, to further understand of what is suitability of work timetable, here I have, what is it? So I have here the examples. Yeah, the examples. The first one is a compressed work. Yeah, is a compressed work week. So in compressed work week, the total work days a week is reduced, but the total work hours a day is increased. So this maintains the total work hour per week. So, for example, working full-time hours in 4 10-hour days. So you will have 3 days off. So again, working for 10 hours per day for at least 4 days. So you will have 3 days off. So that's an example. Next one is flexi time. Flexi times enables employees to choose the start and the end of the work time that is suitable for them, as long as the total work time per day or per week is maintained. However, it is compulsory for all employees to be at the workplace at a certain period of time, such as between 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So, flexi or flexible time. So, example is that a worker, for example, a worker or a call center agent or teleworks, teleworks from home, like for example, Monday and Friday, and then works at the office every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that is a flexible time. Then the next one is job sharing. So job sharing refers to two temporary workers performing one job which is supposedly manned by one full-time employee. They require fee at equal to the total number of hours they work. So example for job sharing is that when a person and their example friends share the same full-time position. So one works in the morning while other takes over after lunch. So that is basically job sharing. And then the last one is telecommuting. So telecommuting is the utilization of microcomputers, networks, and other communication technologies such as facsimile machines used when working at home, whereby before these tasks were done in the office or at the workplace. So example for this one is that it allows employee to complete work assignments from the outside of the traditional workplace using telecommunication tools such as example emails, messaging, phone chats, and video apps, is that they can still do their jobs. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening and enjoy.